look at the leaf, it's going to be kind of a green on the front,
Sweetbay?
white on the back.
Yeah.
See that? That's going to be your biggest ID characteristic. Green on the front, white on the back. It's also going to have kind of a lemon smell to the leaf. So if you crush it and smell it, lemon. Larger leaf that's entire. It's kind of floppy.
Oh, that's fine.
It's stiff, but it's not really plasticky. And we'll look at the grandiflora. The grandiflora will definitely be plasticky. It's going to have furry buds. Kind of a soft, velvety feeling to the bud. If y'all want to feel it. The flowers are going to be about yay big. So about 3-4 inches in diameter. So when I was talking about awl and scale, look at the foliage. It's kind of rope-like. That is considered scale foliage.
Is this the red cedar?
This is the, is it red? Yeah, eastern red cedar. Juniperus virginiana. This is what they make gin out of.
How do you spell gin?
G-I-N.
Thank
Gin.
you, red cedar.
So, it's got definitely a gin smell to it. A big ID characteristic is the female fruit is blue, little tiny blue fruiting berries. The male is going to have little tiny swollen yellow tips. So these are polygamma-dioecious, meaning they are mostly male or mostly female. Can have both, but will be mostly one or the other. So y'all see the difference between the female and male fruiting structures? That's a male fruiting structure. Pull off a leaf and crush it and smell it. It smells really good.
What's the name of it? What's this one?
Cinnamomum camphora.
Oh dang,
camphor
that
tree.
smells freaking terrific.
Does it really? Am I missing out
It
on
does
that?
smell like cinnamon.
Dude,
Come here.
Come here, dog. I'll get you a little sample.
I can't
So, if you look at the stem, it's going to be bright red on the side facing the sun and green on the bottom. See that? Glossy green foliage, entire, simple. It's going to have, it's in the Lauraceae, so it's going to be typically, it's going to have the shot hole disease. So you're going to have holes in the foliage. There's one down there.
And that's a disease?
Yeah, it's a fungal disease. Shot hole. Shot hole disease. Lauraceae. See the shot hole?
We get another Lauraceae.
Related to cinnamon, big IV characteristic is the good smell. Glossy leaves, red on the front side of the stem, green on the back side. Off the trunk, the xylem, and they harvest it and make cork boards out of it.
It's got like little spines on the leaves.
Cork? Like those bulletin boards that you pin stuff up on? Cork? Or what the wine bottle is corked with? It's corked, yeah. So, it's going to look similar to live oak, which we'll look at in a little bit. But you're going to have typically thicker, leathier leaves that are ruffled with a small spine on the margin. Kind of have a crinkled look to the leaf, ruffly. It's kind of fuzzy on new growth. Spines on the margin, ruffled margin. Almost kind of got a white appearance to the top side of the leaf. Any questions on cork oak?
Nope.
Okay, so there's going to be two types of eucalyptus we're going to look at. We're going to look at the ironwood, which is this one with the exfoliating bark. The ironwood is going to have urn-like flowers.
I can't stop.
Look at the flowers. They're kind of circular, urn-like. Y'all see them over there? This is a flower.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have typically rounder, glaucous, blue-green foliage with a very distinct scent. We'll look at we'll go run over there and look at the sickle one with sickle-shaped leaves with smooth bark. But yeah, it's a very distinct opposite. See how they kind of like are clasped to this stem and they're opposite?
Yep.
Round, lighter green, new foliage. Still same smell, guys.
It's you a lot of.
It's gonna have sickle-shaped, you're fine, sickle-shaped leaves, really smooth bark. Blue-green foliage. This is gonna have spur-like growth. See how the little needles are kind of grown on spurs along the stem? They kind of look like little firecrackers or something coming out of the stem.
Which tree is this?
Cedrus?
Cedrus deodara. It should be typically more of a blue-green than it is. It's got chlorotic problems.
Of course.
But it's kind of got a weeping habit. See how it kind of looks like it's sad? It's spirally arranged in spur-like growth along the stem.
Along the stem?
Uh-huh. See how it's grown in spurs?
Okay.
Kind of typical, like kind of similar like the fascicle, but it's all kind of clustered together, but that's not really a fascicle. Definitely twisted appearance to the needles. Very dense. Darker green. And I never showed y'all that other Japanese black pine.
That's alright. We don't mind.
Where are the pine cones for this one? Do they not have
Well, oh, here's some.
Oh, they're teensy. Oh.
Well, they're kind of newer,
Hey, little babies.
but definitely it is a smaller cone than your other pines. Those are newer. Wiry field, dense.
We shouldn't be sweating at the end of October.
Yeah.
Just saying.
These also have gray stems all the way down. The other ones kind of had browner stems. You're gonna have brown-like hair on the underside of the leaf. If you look at the top, like plastic, glossy, thick, leathery, very distinct leaf. Large. The flower is 6 inches to a foot in diameter. It's huge.
Is this one not flowering?
No.
There's not a flower on this one right now.
They flower in late spring to usually late summer, so you'll have an occasional flower at this time of the year, but not quite as much. But it's very fragrant. Definitely you can walk by the tree and tell magnolias are blooming. Black acorn. That's dark in color. Thick leathery leaves, kind of rolled.
What are the little fuzzy ball things? Like the little.
I think it's a insect, mealy bug, cotton mealy bug or something. So see how the leaves are kind of rolled under?
Oh, I see the acorn now.
Think thick, leathery,
Where's the acorn?
dark green. There's one right there.
There's one up here.
Gall, not acorn.